Hello and good day. This is Tahilium29 back again for another indie comic review. And in this indie comic review, I'll be covering Hornsby and Halo. And as you can see here, I happen to have the main cover plus the variants. So let's move into first things first, and that is in relation to the covers. And do these covers reflect what is happening inside or in relation to the story? The answer is yes, to which I give the first cover, which you see on the left-hand side, an 8 out of 10. The one on the right-hand side, an 8 out of 10. And probably my favorite one, an 8.5 out of 10. I'll now get things ready and organized as we start to move into the area of the internal art and have a look at around the beginning, middle, and of course the end, and also what's happening with Zachary, Halo, and Rose Hornsby as they meet the Adjudicator. So as we start to move into the beginning of the story, we finally get to see the character of the Adjudicator as he meets up with Rose and Zachary in the cemetery. And of course, at first they think they might be dreaming and seeing things. And of course they check to see that they're not dreaming, which they find out they're not. So as the story advances to the middle, we learn that the Adjudicator also has a bit of a connection as to sort of like using groups of people to keep an eye on Zachary, Halo, and Rose Hornsby. But they also learn that this character isn't actually meant to be doing anything bad, even though they did try to run away from him, which you do learn in the story. And finally come to an understanding of his place over their lives in the story. And last but not least, we move towards the end with this splash page, to which Hornsby and Halo are going to learn a little bit more about the situation that have brought them into where they are, with the help of the Adjudicator. For the internal art, I give it a 7.5 out of 10, as I really quite enjoyed the art, and it's actually been consistent since, well, issue 1, and I like that. Hopefully by the time we reach issue 6 or 7 in the series, maybe issue 8, I might end up starting to raise the art rating up, but that's providing that there's no issues with the art. Next is the area of the story. So first things first, do we get anything in relation time-wise? No, we don't. Next is the locations that we get to see in the story. So we get to see the cemetery and, of course, a bit of a drive-in cinema or a drive-through cinema, which I thought was really good. And I thought the Adjudicator was actually going to use the drive-through cinema screen to sort of like show the how these characters came to be in this universe a little bit more so that they had better understanding. But no, Peter J. Tomasi went a completely different direction, which I didn't quite expect. So thank you, Peter J. Tomasi. I didn't expect that. And last but not least, the cast of characters consisting of Zachary, Halo, Rose Hornsby. Of course, we had the Adjudicator, who we learn is also... I forgot. Mr. Wenders. That's it. For the overall story rating, I give it a 7.5 out of 10. Until then, let's keep it colourful and have yourself an awesome day.